What's up, you guys? Thanks for clicking on the video today. The agenda for this video is to try and finish up the 6-speed swap. Just to give you an update of where we're at this point. The rear end is put back together. We got all the suspension back in, the subframe back in, the rear diff is in, the rear axles are in, so everything's in here. I need to pull the lower control arms off again and replace the bushings because they're a little worse for wear. So still have to pull the rear diff out once I get the gasket to put the new diff cover gasket in. But what I'm going to start on today is working at the front a bit more. All right, so what I'm going to start on up front here is getting the old clutch out and removing the flywheel, putting the new clutch and flywheel on here so that everything's ready to go on. Alright, so got the old flywheel out. There doesn't appear to be any rear main seal leaks or anything, so that's all good to go. There's a bit of debris in here, so I'm going to clean this up before I put the new flywheel and clutch in here. Funnily enough, this piece right here, which is supposed to cover this hole, had fallen into the bell housing and got stuck behind the flywheel and kind of like machined away part of the rubber. Probably it would be a good idea to get like just an aluminum cover for this instead of having this rubber piece that doesn't work and falls in. Yeah, so I'm gonna clean this up and get ready to put the other one in. All right, so here is the clutch fully disassembled. This is a fully modular clutch, so all these parts you see laid out here can be purchased individually. If I need to replace them or service this clutch in the future, I can also upgrade to a ceramic disc material to make more hold more torque, hold more power. So I disassembled this so that I can wipe down the flywheel and the floaters with acetone to get all the oil and contaminants off of them. And then I need to install the flywheel and then put the clutch part back together and then slide that on with the alignment tool. I got my little makeshift flywheel holder, so we'll see if that works. Clutch is in, looking good. Everything seems to be aligning good. I still need to torque them down, but man, this thing looks good. They should really make clutches less pretty because I always hate to cover them up, but this thing looks so good. Let me look at the front real quick, make sure. Okay.
Man, get the fuck out!
Good thing, thief. Also, one of us might have to get out at some point and push the engine like back. You know how I had to do it last time? Okay, jack it up more. Man, I wish I was just like super strong and I could just go, you know. We're gonna lift the front and slide it forward.
Okay.
Okay, we're forward a bit. Okay, let me check the input shaft, see where it's at.
We're way far down.
Okay, the input shaft is underneath the
Clutch.
Spring, so we need to slide it just back a smidge.
1 hour later.
New transmission is in and everything fits, so I still need to connect some of the wiring and the slave cylinder, stuff like that. But other than that, everything is in, bolted up, torque, so everything's in. You can see it's pretty snug everywhere. It's definitely bigger than the old transmission. but it fit up perfectly, no clearancing required. The starter fit in there as well. All the wiring goes down this way. This is the new cross member, and it bolted up nicely with the new transmission mount. Still have to put the U-joint thingy on the end of the shifter when I get the part. Don't have it yet, so I'm gonna have to wait, but once I get that, I'll put that on. That was the hard part, and the hard part's done now, so everything from here should be pretty easy. So I'm about to install the drive shaft, but I wanted to show you guys these new bushings I got real quick. These are billet aluminum drive shaft carrier bearing bushings. So it just replaces the rubber there. Oops, replaces the rubber there with solid aluminum. So there's not as much flex. I don't know how much of a difference it'll make, but these weren't too expensive. I figured it was worth a try. So for these old carrier bearings, if you look at this side, you can see there's two different pieces of metal here. And these are supposed to be able to come apart, much like the new part. And then if you look there, you can see it's just one piece. So this piece is supposed to be able to slide off with a, you know, stick a screwdriver in here, pry it off. It's supposed to come off easy, but it's not. So I'm gonna get some PB Blaster and some fire, and we're gonna try to do it that way. There we go. Alright, so now the new ones can just be pressed in like this. And then the top piece. Then we can bolt it in. Alright, we're gonna see what the clutch feels like. So clutch in, the clutch pedal is very light. So let's try to, so that's first gear. It actually feels pretty good. All right, let's go. Spinning. All right. I'm gonna put the wheels back on it, and we're gonna take it for a spin. So that's it for part 2 of the 6-speed swap video. The next video that's going to come out is going to be wiring in the DCCD controller. I'm making this clip months and months after the swap is already done. I finished up the swap in January and it is now August, but I've been really busy with graduating, looking for jobs, stuff like that. So I've been a very busy person lately, and I also got a state ref on the Subaru, so I had to take care of that. But it passed, so we're good, and I have some plans to remodify the car legally. So I'll make a video pretty soon coming up talking about that stuff. So stay tuned for that video. Stay tuned for the DCCD video. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like down below. If you have any questions, leave in the comments down below. If you're unsubscribed, please consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.